Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell you everything about the Lemo seating system from CYBEX with the baby seat. Hi, my name is Marga and this channel is mainly about motherhood related topics. I have videos on baby products reviews like this one, but also some on how to overcome some challenges when you have a baby. So if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe in the button right here. Some time ago I did a review about the Lemo seating system, but with the bouncer, and my baby is already now almost 1 year old, so we have been using the baby seat for already 6 months, and I think I can update that review to one with the baby seat. I will link right here my review about the same seating system but with the bouncer. I have a list of pros but also cons, and they're exactly the same number, so stay tuned to check all of those. Let's start with the advantages, and the first one is the fact that we used exactly the same structure, so the Lemo seating system, but with a bouncer, and this is already a big advantage. The second advantage is that it is really safe because it has this belt that it's difficult to understand how it goes, so I will try to explain. You put like this, and here inside go the arms of your baby, and it has a buckle, and you can press it like this, and there is another buckle for the other side. So in the end, both arms will be here inside, you see, and your baby is completely safe. It's really difficult not to be. The other safety characteristic that I really like is that it is really heavy, so it's difficult to move. I've put my baby in other chairs in the family members' houses or in a restaurant, and some of them were really light, and I had the feeling it could fall down just by bouncing back and forward. And this one, I don't have this feeling. So these are very good features. The third advantage is the fact that you can just move it around. If you put it up the front, the back has some wheels and you can move it. And if you put it down, you cannot move it because there is some rubber here on the front feet. So you cannot move it, or not that easily. The other feature that I really like is that you can just wash everything. From the cushions to this part here, you can just remove the table and clean it, and here the cushions also. The fifth advantage, in my opinion, is the design. We really like it. It really fits to our living room. We have a living room that is mainly white and light wood, so it is perfect. But maybe that's not the case for some of you. It depends also on your personal taste. Another thing that I really like is that the feet is adjustable, so it means you can put it up or down. You can put, so your child can already put the feet on it, or a little bit more down. What happens also is that this part usually catches a lot of food, so some of the food doesn't go to the floor while he is eating and stays here, and it is easier to clean. Okay, now I finished all the advantages that I see on this chair, and now I'm going to the disadvantages. And the first one is the fact that, I don't know if you buy it in a shop if it's different, but we ordered it from Amazon. It came in so many boxes. You buy everything separately, and each box had 2 boxes. And inside, of course, there is much plastic and more paper and so on, so it's not that friendly for the environment. Here in the video you can see me unpacking everything, and this was a little bit too much for my opinion, and made so much trash. The second disadvantage is that it was really hard to build it, especially the chair part, this part here. After building it, I realized I have to take it out to put the cushion on. There is a order, it depends on what you buy, because you can buy it without cushions, that's also okay, and then you don't need this order. But if you buy it with cushions, so be aware that you put the cushions before you put this plastic chair here on the Lemo seating system. And there is not only this cushion but also this one here under. I don't know if you can see, here there is one also, and you have to put everything before you put it here. The table, it's actually easy, but the chair part is really hard to build. I had to ask my husband, I was not able to do it alone, because you put at first this down part, and then to put it here up, you need to be kind of strong. One thing I also realized is that it's a bit hard to put my baby here, and the feeling is that I have this part is a little bit too small. I know when I look to him here, and you can see on the video, his legs still have much room to go, but somehow I have the feeling that this chair, it's smaller than all the others I have tried, or almost all the others, and it makes the process of putting him in and out a little bit harder. But I think this is just a perception and not the reality, because as you can see, there is still much room for him to grow and still fit here. This is a disadvantage, and I think at the same time it's also a fun effect. You can see there is a cushion here that makes it all comfortable and so on, but then the belt goes on front of the cushion. So if my baby puts his back here, it gets this hard plastic stuff on his back. I can tell you, you can't put the belt behind the cushion, but if you would be able to do that, maybe it would be a little bit more comfortable for the baby. On the other hand, my baby is never lying back, or is not doing that so often, so that's no problem. But anyways, I don't think this makes so much sense in my opinion as a mother. And now my last two disadvantages that are kind of connected is that first you have to buy everything separated. We bought the table, we bought the chair, the plastic chair, and we bought the cushion. And this makes the whole product very expensive. Also, honestly, even if it would be just a chair, it's already very expensive. This is not a cheap product. That's also why I want to do a review, so I can share with you my opinion, and you can decide for yourself if it makes sense for you to buy it or not. Because when we bought it, we thought it is amazing, and it is. We are really happy with it, despite all these disadvantages that I named. But anyways, I think if you are buying it, you should be aware that it's not everything perfect. But I believe this happens also with other chairs. I don't know. You tell me on the comments, which chair do you have, and which is the biggest advantage and the biggest disadvantage stuff on your chair? Let me know. I hope this video really helped you, and if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe, and see you next time. Bye! Oh, I forgot, we have here a ball hanging. This doesn't come with the chair. Yeah, this is just because, especially in the beginning, now he's not using so much. He was just throwing the toys all down, so this was a waste. They don't go to the floor directly. Yeah. Bye!